It's one of the best songs in the competition, and your observation, Bill, was it's one of the longest.
Very, very long, and we're running short.
Sean Higgins was terrific yesterday. Andrew Swallow, the conditions suited him. Big Ben Brown was a focal point. Simpkins, a young star on the rise. Jeffy Gala kicked through for the Demons. Thought Clayton Oliver was very good, as well as we welcome Luke McDonald, who kicked an 80-metre goal yesterday.
80 metres?
80 metres. The wind going down that end, the right hand.
There it is.
Unbelievable. Have a look at this one.
Massive.
That is 80 metres, Tony.
Yeah, you're right.
85.
Luke, how long is it?
Yeah, I think when I kicked it started about 70, but I think today it's about 80. Tomorrow it might be 85. So.
What an effort it was yesterday. I mean, the Demons had the control of the game for probably 3 quarters. You started well, but you used the wind to your advantage, probably a little bit better than the Demons. And then the last quarter, when you're kicking into it, you just held onto the footy. You didn't allow Melbourne to get the footy back, and it was smart football. Yeah, I feel like it's a massive home advantage when we go down there. We really know how to play the conditions, and guys like Benny Brown, the local man, he always plays so well down there. So I think last year against West Coast, you know, they had the wind in the last quarter and we held on similar to this, so we had the confidence, and yeah, it was just awesome to keep that little streak going that we got against the D's. I thought where you won the game in the last quarter was contested footy. I mean, when you guys win contested footy, you genuinely win the game, but you didn't win it for the first 3 quarters. The last quarter you were 10 plus, and I thought Jack Zeeble was very good. Higgins in the last quarter, and Andrew Swallow, the conditions were perfect for him yesterday. Yeah, Spitter really loves it down there. He always plays his best footy down there, and yeah, Zeeves, I think in the last quarter he had something like 6 clearances and really turned it on and was massive. And yeah, he played a real captain's quarter.
It was a big week for the footy club. A bit of external noise led by Matty Lloyd here with the tanking stuff. But did you notice that as a playing group, and did it fuel this performance? Oh, look, we obviously went rapt with all that talk. You know, North Melbourne teams ever tanked and none ever will. So yeah, it was good to just put that to bed yesterday.
Who do you think was driving that?
I don't know, mate. We don't read too much into it, but it was certainly mentioned a couple of times, and yeah, it was good just to get that win and put that all to bed.
Hey, there's a real changing of the guard at North Melbourne, and it's unfortunate for some of the players when Todd Goldstein's one, Lindsay Thomas is another. They may get their spot back, but Majak Daw is one player who's getting some opportunity and copped a huge spray, and we want to show that again. But how does a player like Majak himself handle something like that? Yeah, well, I actually live with Madge. Do you? Yeah, so yeah, I think. Made a few comments during the week. He made light of it. He's got a pretty thick skin, and yeah, I think he's copped a few sprays like that, even in the household from me, because I'm doing all his washing. But yeah, no, he's a good fella, and he would have just laughed it off. And I think it was good just to show yesterday against probably the best ruckman in the comp that he held his own and took a few big marks when it counted. Particularly in the last quarter. In the last minute, he flicked one on, which got out, and you got the footy, and then again came back inside forward 50, took a big mark, and not much was said about it yesterday, but it would have been good for him personally, and you guys around him to believe that he can do it. Oh, absolutely. You know, we know he can do it. It's just about doing it consistently, and it's been good that he's been able to string a few games together now. I think he played really well last week as a sole ruckman, and yeah, I think we're just going to keep backing him in. Triple XL T-shirts for Madge? Yeah, he actually gets he only gets a large, so he just looks bigger. Yeah, he's a big boy. What about young Nielsen? I don't know if roughed up's the word, probably is, against Carl Hooker last week. Yeah. The word from Arden Street is that you guys weren't happy about that. Oh, look, I don't think any North player would do that, but Danny's probably the wrong person to do that to. He's one of the most competitive beasts I've ever met, and yeah, he played. I think he was on Garlett yesterday and played a good role on him. So should you have supported him more though? Not many North players come to his aid through that period. Yeah, I think it happened pretty quick. You know, I think he just kicked the goal and ran straight to him. I think we support him as much as you can, but a lot of that stuff's just bluff, Lloydie. I think it's all comes down to attacking the footy, and yeah, look, we don't worry too much about that. Hey, Pigeon, we caught this at pre-season. Hang on, what do you call him Pigeon for? Well, look, Pigeon's done poo on his hair. Look, turn around a bit. Look at it, just got a grey bit of hair there. That is it. So, is that it's true? A birthmark, mate. Little bit of character. Yeah, had the opportunity to get rid of it when I was young, but nah, I stuck with it, and yeah, it's a good talking point. What happened here with your mate Shawnee Higgins here? This is pre-season. You're punching on here. How did all this start?
Oh, look, we always get pretty competitive at training, me and Pill.
Yeah.
He's got one of the biggest heads in the business. Absolutely massive. Wouldn't fit in this screen. But
Billy's does.
I think that's what started it. And yeah, it's not great vision for me because I end up on the bottom.
You
but
do.
yeah, no, he's a good fella.
He owned you, which took us back to our favourite teammates punching on. Look at this, Tanda helping goes bang, and then for good measure kicks him fair in the bum. That is unbelievable, Tanda. Have a look.
It's not something we condone here on the Sunday.
I think the club gave him a fair suspension for that.
What did you get?
Oh, I can't remember offhand. Might have been something like 4 weeks.
Here's the votes. Benny Brown was terrific yesterday. I love the way he goes about it. He's a big lump. He's a big muscly sort of man. Higo was good. 8.
Yeah.
Clayton Oliver was the best for the Demons. And Andrew Swallow was terrific as well.
Andrew.